Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Curve Fitness Center for LaRoche women's basketball between the LaRoche Lady Redhawks and the Franciscan Lady Barons. Franciscan comes in 0-13 overall, 0-7 in the AMCC. Tough stretch for them the last couple of years here. 4 wins for them since 2016. LaRoche comes in first place in the AMCC, 6-1 in the conference. 7-6 overall. LaRoche riding a 2-game win streak, coming off a 64-59 win at Madai on Saturday. Franciscan has lost 15 in a row dating back to last year. They're coming off of a 47-45 loss at Hilbert on Saturday, where they lost on a buzzer beater. Run through the starting lineups real quick, starting with Franciscan. It'll be number 11, Angela Starr, the 5'10 freshman from Carrollton, Ohio. Number 13, Grace Goddich, the 5'10 freshman from Bloomingdale, Ohio. Number 14, Abby Burrell, the 5'6 junior from Marshfield, Wisconsin. Number 20, Caitlin Sonneberger, the 5'6 junior from Eden, Ohio. And number 21, Gabby DeJesus, the 5'3 senior from Crystal Lake, Illinois. For LaRoche, it'll be one change in LaRoche's starting lineup. Number 4, Sydney Farmer, the 5'10 sophomore from Beaver Falls, will be starting for Deja Anderson. Deja Anderson out tonight. And it'll be number 3, Delasia Reagan, the 5'7 senior from Pittsburgh. Number 13, Jenna Cole, the 6-foot junior from North Huntington, PA. Number 24, Chandrea Butler, the 5'5 sophomore from Cleveland, Ohio. Number 32, Nia Thomas, the 5'9 sophomore from Brackenridge, PA. Franciscan, coached by Susie Delaney in her 7th season. She was an assistant for 5 years before taking over the head coaching job here. And LaRoche, of course, head coached by Cam Gissendaner in her 6th season. She is 123-29 overall, 91-6 in the AMCC. So Reagan, Farmer, Cole, Butler, Thomas for LaRoche, Starr, Goddich, Barrel, Sonneberger, and DeJesus for Franciscan. And we are just about to be underway here from the Curve Fitness Center. We will have the guys game coming up here at 8 o'clock. Reagan versus Goddich. And we're underway here from the Curve Fitness Center. So it'll be Franciscan to start with the ball. Starr now, top of the key, leading scorer Franciscan, over to Goddich. Top of the key, Sonneberger now, guarded by Butler. Turn around, had some room, pull up mid-range, off the mark. Rebound goes to Thomas. Lady Redhawks in transition, Butler into the lane, up off the mark. Rebound goes to Goddich, tipped by Butler, and it'll stay with Franciscan. .9:28 here to go first quarter. Still no score after both teams have had a possession. DeJesus brings it down for Franciscan, guarded by Reagan. Defense here by LaRoche, 10 on the shot clock now. Onto the wing, goes inside, good tip by Thomas, and it'll stay with Franciscan, 7 on the shot clock. Defense here by LaRoche, they finally get it in. Ball's being tipped around, and good defense. LaRoche forces the turnover. So 9:04 to go here, first quarter, still no score. Butler will bring it down for LaRoche. Reagan working inside, Cole, left-hand shot, off the mark. Tip save, good save there by Sonneberger, and DeJesus will bring it down for Franciscan. Up ahead, Starr. Gets the handoff now, Abby Barrel. Guarded by Thomas. And there's a good steal there, Reagan up ahead. Layup is good. Delasia Reagan gets on the board first. LaRoche takes the 2-0 lead. LaRoche now switches to the 1-3-1. Gets it inside, now kick out to Jesus. 3-ball on the way, off the mark. Rebound there, Sonneberger, so Franciscan gets an extra possession inside. Drive baseline, pull up mid-range is good. Angela Starr on the board. 2-2 the score here. We're about 2 minutes here into the first quarter. Butler brings it down for LaRoche. Inside Reagan. Looking inside for Cole. Good defense there by Goddich. Tip it away, but LaRoche keeps it. 12 on the shot clock. Thomas takes a 3 on the wing, off the mark. Up ahead now. Sonneberger gets stopped by Butler. To Jesus, top of the key. Barrel. Looking back door to Starr. Layup off the mark. Rebound goes to Reagan. 2-2 the score here. Thomas now drives baseline. Good take. Layups in. Now Thomas puts it up and in. LaRoche up by 2 now. About 3 minutes here into the first quarter. Barrel now. Good trap in the corner by LaRoche. And they're going to, good heads up play there by Goddard to throw it off of Thomas. So Franciscan will keep the ball here. 16 seconds on the shot clock. Sonneberger to inbound underneath. To Jesus on the wing. Defense there by Reagan, gets it up top. 8 on the shot clock. Sonneberger looking for a screen. Goddich now, good ball stolen away, and they're going to call a foul on Franciscan. So there was 1 second on the shot clock anyway. That foul goes on Sonneberger. That's her first. So 6:38 to go here, first quarter. Roche by 2. Here's Butler now. Thomas, top of the key, 3-ball on the way, that's down. Thomas now with 5 here early on, LaRoche by 5 here. So here comes Franciscan into the front court. To Jesus. Into the corner, good trap there. Ball tipped around to Jesus, will save it. 14 on the shot clock, high pass to Starr, and it goes out of bounds. Turnover number 2 for Franciscan. Sorry, turnover number 4 for them here early on. So LaRoche's defense forcing 4 turnovers in about the first 4 minutes of quarter number 1. Thomas looking inside, Cole. Cross court, Farmer, 3. Stuck in the rim. So Franciscan will take the ball over here. Actually, possession arrow with LaRoche, so they will keep it. Shot clock resets. So 5-point lead for LaRoche. They're inbounded from underneath. Franciscan does have the arrow now. Butler to inbound. Reagan, pull-up jumper, that's good. So Thomas with 5, Reagan with 4. It's a 9-2 lead here for LaRoche. About 5:40 to go here, first quarter. Pass into the corner, Starr. To Jesus now, Goddich. That's Barrel, sorry, up off the mark. Rebound goes to Starr. Gets it out to Jesus. Shot clock resets. Inside, mid-range jumper off the mark. That was Goddich. Farmer clears. There's LaRoche now up. Jenna Cole, mid-range jumper, good. A quick timeout by Franciscan, so we'll take a timeout as well. 11-2, LaRoche leads on the LaRoche College Sports Network. Back here at the Kerr Fitness Center, LaRoche by 9. 5:09 to go here in the first quarter. LaRoche in the 1-3-1. Cross-court pass. That's Tessa Kreider, just checked into the game. Tries to go back door, ball on the floor. Now it'll be a jump ball. It stays with Franciscan. Denasia Sanders also just checked in for LaRoche. So Franciscan will inbound from underneath. It'll be Caitlin Sonneberger. Into the corner, Kreider. Pull up mid-range. That's off the mark. Taken by Beryl. Reagan rebound. LaRoche takes over here. It'll be Butler. So Butler, Sanders, Reagan, Farmer, and Cole on the floor for LaRoche. Reagan with the ball, top of the key. They're going to go inside. Cole, good move inside. Left hand layup off the mark, but she's fouled. I'll send Jenna Cole to the line. Foul goes on Stair, her first. Jenna Cole at 87% free throw shooter for the year, third in the AMCC. First free throw is good for her. Jenna Cole also just scored her 1,000th point in the win on Saturday against Medaille, where she had 21 points, 5 rebounds. In 3 seasons, her freshman year, she had 397 points at Pitt Greensburg and 615 the last 2 years here for LaRoche. So Franciscan gets it across half court here. Kreider now. They're staying with the 1-3-1, working very well here for them. Goes inside, Stair off the mark. 3-on-2 developing here. Here's Butler, good move inside. She's going to kick it out, Farmer. Jenna Cole wide open, 3-ball on the way. That's off the mark, but Reagan inside working hard. Farmer now to Butler. Butler will reset here. We're under 4 to go here, first quarter. LaRoche by 11. Reagan now. Sanders. Step back 3-ball on the way. Good move there. Denasia Sanders gets the 3 to go. It's a 14-point lead now here for LaRoche. Into the front court. Here's Franciscan. Cross court, Kreider. Almost walks. Now gets it to the corner. 3-ball on the way. Way off the mark. Rebound goes to Butler. Here comes Butler now. She finds Farmer. Transition 3 on the way. Good. Sydney Farmer from 3. And another timeout by Franciscan. So 3:09 to go here, first quarter. Franciscan takes a timeout, and we'll be right back on LaRoche College Sports Network. Back here at the Kerr Fitness Center, 19-2, LaRoche leads it here so far. Nia Thomas leading all scorers with 5, Jenna Cole and Reagan with 4, and Sydney Farmer and Denasia Sanders each with 3. Angela Stair, the lone scorer for Franciscan, with the 2 points for them. So Franciscan with the ball here. That's Reagan Steed, freshly checked into the game here for Franciscan. That foul goes on Sanders. Her first, team first for LaRoche in the game. So inbound from underneath by Barrow. Will get tipped by Sanders and out of bounds, so we'll try it again here. It'll be Barrel again underneath. Get it right back to her. Guarded by Sanders, baseline. Kick back out. Steed kicks corner and stair traveled. Turnover number 5 for Franciscan here in the first quarter. LaRoche will take back over here. Franciscan 1 of 9 from the field so far. LaRoche 7 of 12. 3 of 6 from 3. So here's Butler into the front court. Gets the screen from Cole. Kerry Bungard freshly checked in here for LaRoche. Over to Sanders. Driving the lane, off the mark, tipped around, back to Sanders. That's off the mark again. Rebound goes to Steed. Franciscan, good move there. 3 ball on the way, no good. Reagan gets the rebound. Reagan now kicks it out, Butler. Never thought about it, now she's going to slow it down here. 2 minutes to go in the first quarter. It's a drive, Butler in the lane. Good pass, kick out, 3 ball on the way. Sanders, good. LaRoche now 4 for 7 from 3, and it leads up to 20 here. 3 ball on the way, off the mark. Rebound goes to Reagan. Just about 90 seconds to go here, first quarter. LaRoche already up 22-2 here. Looking inside, Cole. Cole doubled, gets it back out. Sanders. She drives in the lane, layup off the mark, tipped around, rebound goes to Stair. Here's Barrel now, guarded by Reagan. Top of the key, good pass inside to Jesus, blocked by Sanders. Under a minute to go here, first quarter. Jenna Cole now. Butler. Working inside to Cole, they're gonna double her, goes through it, off the mark. Stair with the rebound now, up ahead. Abby Barrel, step back, layup, off the mark. Ball's tipped, and it's going to be kept in by Taglione. 3 ball on the way, good. It's Reagan Steed. So Stead on the board now, 22-5. Shot clock's off here. Here's Butler. Looking inside, Cole. Sanders gets the screen from Cole. There's Bungard, doesn't get a shot off. So after a quarter of play here, 22-5, LaRoche leads it. We'll be right back on LaRoche College Sports Network. Back here at the Curve Fitness Center, LaRoche leading 22-5 after a quarter of play. Now Thomas had 5, Cole and Reagan with 4, Farmer with 3, and Denasia Sanders leading all scorers with 6. Steed had 3, 4, Franciscan along with Stair with 2. So it looks like a matchup zone here for Franciscan as LaRoche comes out to start the second quarter. Butler to Cole now. 5 on the shot clock. Kicks it out to Butler. 3 seconds now. Butler, and they're going to get her with an offensive foul. First turnover of the game for LaRoche. And that foul goes on Butler. It's her first. So it's Reagan, Thomas, Cole, Butler, and Farmer for LaRoche. Goddich now to Jesus. Defense here by Reagan. It's cross court. Now Thomas went for the steal. She'll take the foul. That's her first. Team foul number 2 for them. Sonneberger inbounded to Jesus. Barrel now. Gets it to Goddich. Good help there from Butler. Pull up jumper, banks it in. Grace Goddich on the board. 22-7 to score here now. Butler will bring it down for LaRoche. 3 for 15 is Franciscan. Cole, mid-range jumper off the mark. Rebound goes to Goddich. So here comes Franciscan now. Steed now drives in the lane. I think they're going to get Thomas for a second here. Yep, so now Thomas with 2 now. It's team foul number 3 on LaRoche already here. With 8:21 to go here in the second quarter. Sonneberger underneath. One up top, tipped around. LaRoche gets the steal. Had Reagan deep, but Farmer went back to Butler to set up the offense. Good pass inside. Jenna Cole lays it up and in. Cole now with 6. So here's Franciscan into the front court. 3 ball on the way off the mark. Reagan Steed with that one, 2-on-1. Here's Butler now. Good pass inside. Reagan, reverse layup, no good. So Franciscan will take it back. Here's to Jesus. Took a step there, no call, and they're going to get a jump ball. The ball will stay with Franciscan. So Kreider and Stair check in for Franciscan. Sanders is going to come in for Reagan for LaRoche. 7:35 to go here in the second quarter. LaRoche by 17. Driving the lane, and they're going to get an offensive foul. Goes on Sonneberger. That's Sonneberger's second. About 7.5 to go here, second quarter. LaRoche by 17. Butler will bring it down. Sanders and Cole with 6. Thomas with 5. Reagan 4. Farmer with 3. Thomas, 3 ball on the way. That's good. She now has 8. LaRoche 5 of 8 from 3 here early on. Leads up to 20. Franciscan now. To Jesus. Works inside. Stair. Shot. No good. Rebound goes to Sanders. Sanders looking to run here. Goes coast to coast. Lays it up in, and Sanders has 8 off the bench here in the first half. LaRoche's lead is 22. Inside the Stair. Kick out Sonneberger. Drives baseline. Good pass inside, and they're going to get Butler for the foul there. They'll send Abby Barrel to the line. So that's Butler's second. So Thomas and Butler with 2 fouls for LaRoche. Sonneberger with 2 for Franciscan. First free throw on the way is good for Abby Barrel. So she's on the board now. Barrel averages 8.2 points, 6.1 rebounds a game. Leads Franciscan in assists with 2.6. Second free throw on the way, good. So the lead back to 20 here, 29 to 9. Here's Butler. It's a screen from Farmer. Sanders, 3-ball on the way, off the mark. Stair with the rebound. She'll get it up to Crowder. Crowder back to Stair. Guarded by Sanders. Barrel now. To the wing. Rose Judge, freshly checked in. Tipped by Thomas. Stays with Franciscan here. 11 on the shot clock. So Reagan Steed will check back in. Gets it into Judge. Back up top, Crider, 6 on the shot clock now. Kicks it out, Stair. 3 on the shot clock, 2. Shots tipped. Jenna Cole with the rebound. Up ahead, Sanders. Sanders drives in the lane, layup, and she's fouled. So that goes on Gabby DeJesus, her first. It's Denasia Sanders, the 5'6" freshman from Cleveland, to Brush High School. First free throw is good for her. So Sanders now with 9 points in the game so far. Second one's good, and she's the first one in double figures here. 10 points off the bench for her. To the front court, and Megan Steed walked. Turnover number 7 for Franciscan here in the first half. So Sanders will bring it down now for LaRoche. Carrie Bungard, freshly checked in. Into the corner, Thomas. Cross court, Sanders. Sanders drive, kick to the corner. Thomas, 3 on the way, good. Thomas in double figures now. She has 11. 34 to 9 here. LaRoche leads it about halfway through the second quarter. Inside, Steed off the mark. Now Thomas rebound. Farmer, she's going to try a 3. That's way off the mark. Ball tipped around. Franciscan's going to secure it. Ahead now, Crider. Stair inside, no one guarded her. Up and in. Angela Stair with 4 points now. Miscommunication there by the LaRoche defense. Leads now 23. Farmer now. Cross court, Thomas working inside. Cole. Turn around, kicks it out. Farmer, 3-ball on the way, no good. Rebound goes to Starr. So Starr now up ahead. Crider. Hand off to Jesus, top of the key. Let's get to the lane, and she's going to get fouled. That foul's going to go on Sanders. So Sanders, Butler, and Thomas all with 2 fouls here. 4:05 to go here in the second quarter. I'll send Gabby DeJesus, the 5'3" senior, to the line. First free throw's off the mark.
In for the Redhawks, number 3, Denasia
Reagan checks back in for LaRoche.
number 13, Grace Godich.
Godich back in for Franciscan. So second free throw here for DeJesus. is good. DeJesus now on the board for Franciscan. Leads 22. Sanders now, Bungard, back to Sanders. Sanders can drive the lane now, pull up mid-range, that's Bungard off the mark. And I think they're gonna get Cole for a loose ball foul here. They are, that's Cole's first. And that's the 5th team foul on the road, so Franciscan will head back to the line. Sends Grace Godich to the line, 5'10" freshman, 2 points in the game so far for her. 2 rebounds as well. It's her first trip to the line. Godich had 10 points, 5 rebounds in the loss on Saturday as the first one's off the mark. Second free throw here for Godich. Off the mark as well, so Reagan gets the rebound. I think they're going to get a lane violation here. So she will shoot one more free throw. Abby Barrel checks back in for Franciscan as well. So Godich with the bonus shot here after the lane violation. Off the mark, tipped around, rebound goes to Bungard. Sanders will bring it up, Farmer. Back to Sanders. Looking inside, good pass to Cole, lay it up and in. She's got 8 points here. Leads up to 24 here. Just about 3.5 to go here in the half. Gets it over, Barrel on the wing, guarded by Sanders. Drives baseline. Tipped by Bungard, Sanders up ahead. Pulls it back out now, nobody guarding. Reagan now gets it to her. Looking inside, Bungard, and she was pushed from behind. That's gonna go on Steed. Team foul number 3 on Franciscan. Sanders inbound underneath. Pass inside, tipped. Now to the corner. Cole wide open from 3. That's off the mark. I think they're going to get Bungard for the foul there. No, they're going to get Reagan. So that's Reagan's first. Send Franciscan back to the line. Be Reagan Steed. Franciscan 3 for 7 in the game. Franciscan was only 50% from the line in their loss on Saturday against Hilbert. Butler back in for LaRoche. Stead hit the first one. Second free throw on the way is good. 5 for Stead, and the lead now 22 here, 36-14. Under 3 to go here in the second quarter. Cole, mid-range jumper, that's off the mark. Reagan with the offensive rebound. Looks inside for Cole, dropped the ball. Oh, they're going to say it was tipped, so it stays with LaRoche. Butler underneath to inbound. Out to Farmer, thought about a 3. Back out, Butler up top. Sanders, the Butler. Farmer drives the baseline, pulls it back out. Cole thought about a 3, and she walked. Turnover number 2 for LaRoche in the game. And another walk. So LaRoche will get the ball right back here. Turnover number 9 for Franciscan here. Kreider trying to steal the inbound. But LaRoche will get it across here. Farmer on the wing to Cole. Back up top, Sanders goes to the corner. Butler drives baseline. Reagan pull up mid-range. That's off the mark. Rebound goes to Barrel. Barrel drives, tipped by Sanders. Out, Steed. 2 on the way. It's good. She now has 7. Leads 20 now. We're under 2 minutes to go. Here's Butler. Sanders back up to Butler. 10 on the shot clock. Screen from Reagan. Good drive. Pull up mid-range. Good. Butler on the board now. Leads up to 22. Kreider now. Tip pass Farmer. Stolen by Reagan. Reagan up ahead now. One-on-one drive. Good layup. In. Reagan has 6. 40-16. Kreider. Barrel now, cross court. Steed, mid-range jumper, no good. Rebound goes to Sanders. 5-second difference between shot clock and game clock here. Roche inside to Cole. Turnaround off the mark. So shot clock's off here. Here's Barrel. She walks. So the 10th turnover of the first half, 16 seconds to go. Roche up 24. Here's Butler now. Cole in the corner. 5 seconds to play here. Butler now in the corner. 3 ball, Sanders. Good. Sanders with 13 in the first half, and LaRoche heading into the half, 43-16 the lead. We'll be right back on LaRoche College Sports Network. back here at the Curve Fitness Center. LaRoche leading 43-16 here as we're ready to start the second half. LaRoche shot 46% in the first half, 7 of 14 from 3, 4 of 4 from the line. Franciscan shot 21% from 3, 1 of 8 from 3, 5 of 9 from the line. Denasia Sanders led all scorers with 13. Thomas with 11, 8 points for Jenna Cole. Reagan with 6 points, 8 rebounds, 3 for Farmer, 2 for Butler. 7 points for Reagan Steed to lead Franciscan. 4 for Starr, 2 for Goodrich and Barrow, and 1 for DeJesus. As we start the second half with a foul. Foul goes on Godich. Cole head to the line. As we said, Cole scored her 1,000th point in the win on Saturday at Madai. She's first in the AMCC in scoring. Also 4th in offensive rebounding as she gets the first one to go. She now has 9 points in the game. Second one on the way, good. So Jenna Cole now in double figures and the lead up to 29 now. Here comes Abby Barrow, drive baseline Sonneberger. Stare now, corner to Sonneberger. Drives baseline. Inside, floater, and she's fouled by Farmer. So Farmer picks up her first. And that'll send Abby Barrow to the line. Barrow 2 points, 2 rebounds, both points coming from the line in the game. Tough day for her, 0 for 5 from the field. First one's good for her, so now she has 3. Second one on the way, up and in. So Barrow with 4 now, 45-18 is the score. Here's Butler into the front court. Thomas. Over to Farmer, thought about a 3, back out Thomas. Pass jump there, good defense there from Godich. 10 on the shot clock, Butler drives. Farmer in the corner. 3 balls off the mark, but they're gonna get Butler for the offensive foul there. That's number 3 on her. So Butler with 3 fouls here. About 50 seconds here into the third quarter. Godich now. Good hands there by Reagan. Ball's on the floor. People on the floor. They're going to call a jump ball. And the ball is going to stay with Franciscan. So here we go now. 14 on the shot clock. Sonneberger will inbound from underneath. So Denasia Sanders checks in for Butler. Butler will take a seat with the 3 fouls. So here's Sonneberger, gets it in to Godich. Turnaround jumper on Cole, no good. Good defense there by Jenna Cole. Up ahead to Sanders. Sanders thought about a 3. Farmer now, out to Thomas. Thomas drives baseline. 6 on the shot clock. Farmer now, 3 seconds now, 2. Kick out, Cole, 3 ball on the way. Around and out, no good. On the floor, Stair gets the rebound. So here's up ahead, Barrow. Hand off to Jesus. Kick out now, Sonneberger. Gets the screen, good switch there by LaRoche. Sonneberger's pull-up's no good. Rebound goes to Reagan. DeLasia Reagan with her 10th rebound, so she has 6 points, 10 rebounds in the game today. Farmer. Inside to Cole, layup good, and the foul. Jenna Cole with 12, good pass inside there. That foul goes on to Jesus. Rose Judge checks in for Franciscan. And Cole head back to the line. 12 points, 2 rebounds in the game. She's 4 for 4 from the line. So Sanders with 13, Cole with 12, and Thomas with 11 here so far. Free throws up and in. 13 for Jenna Cole here. The lead's up to 30. Sonneberger now driving the lane. She's fouled by Farmer. It's going to be number 2 on Farmer, and I'll send Sonneberger to the line. Caitlin Sonneberger in the game. No points, 3 rebounds. Sonneberger had 5 points and 9 rebounds in the loss on Saturday against Hilbert. First free throw is good for her. Second one's good as well. So Sonneberger now on the board, 2 points, leads 28. Here's Sanders, lost her dribble, gets it back. Screen from Cole now, Reagan goes inside, good steal by Judge. Here comes Franciscan now, Sonneberger. She's gonna kick it out, Kreider. To the corner, tip by Sanders. Starr, mid-range is good. Angela Starr with 6. 26-point lead. Tip pass there by Starr, stays with LaRoche. 22 on the shot clock. Gets it into Sanders. Sanders, high pass there. Reagan able to keep it in. 10 on the shot clock now. Out to Thomas. Starr went for the steal there. Thomas, pull up mid-range. Good. Thomas with 13. To the front court, Sonneberger. Baseline drive, and she's fouled from behind by Sanders. So that'll be Sanders' third. Team foul number 4 on LaRoche.
Foul on number 1, Sanders.
Sonneberger back to the line. First one way off the mark after going 2 for 2.
The Redhawks, number 2,
Sophia Yoder checks in for the first time for LaRoche. Yoder, a 5'6" freshman from McKeesport. Second one for Sonneberger on the way, good. So she's 3 for 4 from the line now. Here's Sanders. Cole. Sanders on the wing gets the screen from Reagan. Yoder looking inside to Reagan. Cole trying to work inside. Judge another tip pass. So here's Starr. Picks up her dribble now. Good defense by Reagan. Here's Kreider, drives. Looking for Judge inside. Pump fake, left hand layup's good. Rose Judge on the board. The lead is now 25 here. 5.5 to go here in the third quarter. Sanders, screen from Reagan, poked away, gets it back. Thomas, 15 on the shot clock. Good drive in the lane by Thomas. Layup off the mark though. Up ahead, Starr. Off the mark, rebound goes to Yoder. Up ahead, Thomas, and she's fouled by Sonneberger.
Foul on number 20.
So that's Sonneberger's third. Looks like LaRoche is going to take a full timeout here, so we'll take a timeout as well here on the LaRoche College Sports Network. Back here at the Kerr Fitness Center, LaRoche by 25 here, just under 5 minutes to go in the third quarter. Sanders and Cole and Thomas all with 13 for LaRoche. So the lead's 25. And Reagan walked. So turnover for LaRoche gives it back to Franciscan out of timeout. Only the fourth turnover of the game for LaRoche. Here's Kreider. Guarded by Yoder in the lane, and they're going to get the foul. That was Steed driving. That foul goes on Yoder, her first. First free throw on the way, good for her. Steed now with 8. 8 points, 1 rebound. Now 3 for 3 from the line. 3 for 4, second one's off the mark. Sanders gets the rebound. Sanders. Inside Cole. Turnaround jumper blocked by Judge. Good defense there. Up ahead now, 2-on-0 for Franciscan. Steed in the lane, and she's going to be fouled by Yoder. So 2 on Yoder in 2 possessions. It's going to send Steed back to the line. Again, Steed averaging 9.9 a game off of the bench. First one's good for her. So she's now at 9, her average for the year. Second free throw is good, so into double figures is Steed. The average is just under double figures for the year, off the bench for Franciscan. 50-28 here. Bungard looking inside for Cole. Sanders. Driving the lane, Reagan walked there. So back-to-back walks for Reagan. Roche's lead here is 22, just under 4 minutes to go. DeJesus back into the game for Franciscan with the ball. 3 ball on the way, no good. Off of DeJesus and out of bounds. Ball goes back over to LaRoche. So Stair checks back in for Franciscan for Judge, who played very well defensively the last couple of possessions for Franciscan. Here's Sanders. Goes inside, Cole, kick to the corner, Thomas. Thomas cross court, Sanders, 3 ball on the way, that's down. Nasia Sanders now with 16. And Sanders will take the lead back in scoring. Pass inside. That's Barrow. Shot blocked by Thomas. Thomas now up ahead. 3-on-2 for LaRoche. Reagan gonna kick out Sanders one more time from 3. Good. She's got 19. Leads back up to 28. Here's Steed to DeJesus. Looking to go inside. Barrel stolen away Thomas. Sanders up top. Looking inside. Cole now gets it over. Bungard to Thomas. Now they're going to go inside. Bad pass. Stolen away Franciscan. Here's Steed. Up to DeJesus. Tried to go inside, stolen away Sanders. Reagan, she's going to go inside Bungard. Turnaround shot, she's doubled, loses the ball. 2-on-1 here for Franciscan. Shot off the mark and she's fouled. So Denasia Sanders with 19 points, but she now has 4 fouls with just under 2 minutes to go in the third. Abby Barrel back to the line. All 4 of her points in the game from the free throw line. First one's good. So Godich back in for Franciscan, and Butler will come in for Sanders. So Sanders will take a seat with the 4 fouls. Second free throw on the way is good. So 6 points for Barrel, all from the line. Taglione checks in for Barrel. So here we go, just under 2 minutes to go, third quarter. LaRoche by 26. Butler now goes inside. Cole, double team. Now out to Thomas, drives baseline. Cole, mid-range jumper, that's good. Jenna Cole with 15. So we approach the 90-second mark here in the third quarter. On the wings there. Guarded by Cole, drives baseline, kick out, Kreider. 2 on the way, good. Tessa Kreider on the board now for the game. Here's Butler. Just about a minute to go here in the third. They're going to get Kreider for a foul. Team foul number 4. So neither team with any more fouls to give here in the third quarter. We'll be shooting the rest of the way. 1:06 to go. Butler gives it to Thomas off the screen, off the mark. And then they're going to get Bungard for the foul. So that'll send Steed to the line. So Steed will head back to the line here. 10 points, 5 of 6 from the line so far for her. Franciscan 5 of 21, 15 of 21 in the game so far. First free throw is good for her. Steed now with 11. Steed, a 5'6" senior from Weirton, West Virginia. Second one's good as well. So Steed now with 12. She's 6 of 7 from the line. And LaRoche will have the ball here. Go 2 for 1 if they want it. Here's Butler now, kick to the corner, Reagan, Bungard. Thomas goes inside to Cole. They're going to double her. Good defense there from Franciscan. They've doubled Cole every time she's got the ball into the post. So here's Starr. Looked inside, great steal, Thomas. Shot clock off here. 2-on-1 though for LaRoche. Up ahead, Reagan. Layup, she's fouled, and the bucket. Reagan with 8 now. And the lead's up to 26. That foul goes on Kreider. Her second. So Reagan now 8 points, 10 rebounds in the game. Misses the free throw. 20 seconds to play here for Franciscan. Kreider will have it. Inside Starr, good hand there by Cole. Reagan gets it now. Cole up ahead, Thomas all by herself. Layup's good. Thomas with 15. And at the end of 3 quarters, LaRoche by 28, 62-34. We'll be right back on LaRoche College Sports Network. just about ready to start the fourth quarter here. LaRoche by 28, 62-34. Sanders with 19, Cole and Thomas with 15, Reagan with 8. For Franciscan, Steed with 12, Starr and Barrel with 6. LaRoche will have the ball here to start the fourth quarter. It'll be Butler. Up top to Thomas. Handoff. Going inside, Cole, and she's fouled immediately. That foul goes on Rebecca Navarez, fresh into the game. Navarez, a 5'7" sophomore from Springfield, Massachusetts. Pass goes in, Thomas, 3-ball on the way, off the mark. Butler gets the rebound. Butler working inside, she's gonna kick it back out Reagan, and she'll reset the offense. Ball stolen away. Stolen back, Thomas, layup, good. Thomas with 17, leads up to 30 here. Navarez now. And she walked Rose Judge, that is. So Judge walks here, turnover number 17 in the game for Franciscan. Farmer and Sanders check in for LaRoche. About a minute into the fourth quarter, LaRoche by 30. So here's Butler. Cole now. Cross court Sanders. Now Cole's going to take the mid-range jumper off the mark. Sonneberger for Franciscan. Thought about a pass inside, got it. Sonneberger now to pull up mid-range, no good. Here's Butler. Cole, back up top. 15 on the shot clock now. Here's Sanders in the corner. Goes inside to Cole, immediately double her. Thomas, pull up mid-range, that's down. Now Thomas with 19. The lead now up to 32. DeJesus, drive in the lane, layup's good. Take there, Gabby DeJesus. She now has 3 points. Leads back to 30. Just under 8 to go here in the game. Looking inside, Sanders, now to Farmer. Butler, she's gonna take a 3 now, that's down. Chandrea Butler with 5. There's 10 of 19 from 3 in the game. Franciscan's gonna take a timeout now, so will we. 7:26 to go here in the game. 69-36 LaRoche leads. We'll be right back on LaRoche College Sports Network. Back here at the Curve Fitness Center, 33-point lead here for LaRoche. 7:26 to go in the game. Sanders and Thomas with 19, Cole with 15, Reagan 8 and 10. There's a drive in the lane by Steed, off the mark, tipped around. Reagan saves it. Wow, what a save there. Thomas now 3-on-2. Driving the lane, layup's good. Thomas with 21 now. And the lead is 71-36 here. About 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Working inside, they go to Godich, and they're going to get Butler for the foul. So now Butler with 4 fouls in the game.
Foul on number 20.
Butler and Sanders each with 4. It's going to send Godich to the line. 2 points, 2 rebounds, and an assist in the game. 1 for 3 from the field. 0 for 3 from the line so far in the game. First one's off the mark, so she's 0 for 4 in the game. Remember, after this, at around 8 o'clock, we will have the men's game between LaRoche and Franciscan. LaRoche comes in with a 12-2 record. Franciscan men 8-6. Second free throw is good. So Gaudish now with 3 points. 34-point lead here for LaRoche. Butler now. Off of the screen, kick out Thomas. 6 on the shot clock now, 5, Sanders. 3 seconds now, Sanders, step back 2, off the mark. Rebound goes to Taglione. Kreider now, top of the key. Pass inside goes to Starr. Good defense there by Farmer, and a great box out by Butler to get the ball on the rebound. Butler will pull it out. Here's Thomas. Butler now gets a screen in the lane. Floater's good. Great sequence there by Butler. Good offensive rebound. A couple good moves in the backcourt, and she's able to finish at the rim. Give them a 73-37 lead here. Just about 5.5 to go in the game. Steed inside, left hand layup's good. Steed now with 14. So Stead trying to get into double figures average for the season as she came in averaging 9.9. Thomas inside, good help defense by Steed. Better rebound there from Reagan. As they'll pull it back up top. Ball didn't hit the rim, so there's 10 on the shot clock here. Here's Butler. Gets it to Farmer off the screen. 3 ball on the way, and she's fouled from 3. Is that foul going, Godich? That sends Farmer to the line. Farmer's first of 3. Good. She now has 4 points in the game. I'm sorry, she now has 6. Second one's off the mark. Bungard and Yoder come in for LaRoche. Navarro's back in for Franciscan. Third of 3 on the way, good. So Farmer now with 7. 75-39 the score. Drive by Kreider, working on Farmer. Turnaround's good. Kreider now with 4 points. Here's Butler. Good move there as Kreider tried to reach. Over to Yoder. Over to Butler. 8 on the shot clock now. Here's Butler now. Pass to Yoder. Pull up mid-range. Good. Sophia Yoder's on the board. Lead now up to 36 as we approach the 4-minute mark here in the 4th. Go inside. They're going to get Farmer for the foul. That's her 3rd. Lanisha Gabriel and Jenna Cole check back in for LaRoche. Lanisha Gabriel seeing her first action of the game today. Free ball on the way by Kreider, no good. Ball off the rim, out of bounds, back to LaRoche. So Sanders will bring it down with the 4 fouls. Goes inside, Cole doubled. Sanders, 3 ball on the way, short. Gabriel inside, works, gets the offensive rebound. Ball getting tipped around. Sanders will have it now. Shot clock did reset, so LaRoche does have time. Cole back to Sanders, and they'll reset now. Here's Sanders. Good drive in the lane. Left-hand layup's good. Denasia Sanders now with 21 points here as the lead's up to 38. 3 minutes to go here in the game. Pass inside, stolen away, Gabriel. Gabriel up ahead, Sanders. Left-hand layup's good. Sanders with 23. LaRoche with the 40-point lead. Steed, 3 on the way off the mark. Navarez tried to save it, out of bounds. LaRoche will retake over. Line change here for Franciscan. Taglione. DeJesus. Sonneberger. Judge. And Barrel. So LaRoche by 40 here. Gabriel, good pass inside. Cole's layup tipped, and it'll stay with LaRoche. 17 on the shot clock. Sanders now. Yoder up top, Cole. Cole thought about a 3. Now Sanders will take the 3. Around and off the mark. Ball's tipped around, and it'll stay with LaRoche. And they'll get a new shot clock here, so more time to kill here for LaRoche, up by 40. Inside, Cole, layup off the mark. Rebound goes to Gabriel. Turnaround's good. So Gabriel on the board now. As we approach the 2-minute mark here in the 4th. Barrel working inside to Jesus. And she walked. Turnover number 19 in the game for Franciscan. So another big win for LaRoche as they will improve to 9-6 overall, 8-6 overall, 7-1 in the AMCC. So they will keep pace with Hilbert to keep that half-game lead as Bungard hits the 3. And now every active player for the Lady Redhawks has scored in the game today. LaRoche will improve to 8-6 as that foul goes on Gabriel. 8-6 overall, 7-1 in the AMCC, so they will keep pace with Hilbert with that half-game lead, and they have already defeated Hilbert, so as of right now, they do have the tiebreaker over them. Those two will play again later in the year in Buffalo. It'll be January 19th. LaRoche will head to Hilbert, which could potentially decide the AMCC regular season. As that foul goes on Jenna Cole, her second. Pass inside, off the mark, tipped out of bounds, stays with Franciscan. LaRoche's next game will be Saturday at home against Pitt Bradford. Ball's on the ground, and they're going to call a foul. So that foul goes on Judge. So here's Sanders now as we approach the minute mark. So we will have a men's women's doubleheader on Saturday as well. It'll be LaRoche against Pitt Bradford. Bungard, 3 in the corner, no good. Tipped around. Pitt Bradford eliminated the LaRoche women in the AMCC quarterfinals a year ago. Sonneberger's shot's no good. Rebound goes to Sanders. Shot in the lane, she's fouled. So Denasia Sanders with a career high 23 points off the bench. 5 rebounds and 2 assists to go with it. That foul goes on Taglione. First free throw is good for her. She's now 3 for 3 from the line. Second one off the mark. Sonneberger now into the front court. Good pass inside. Left-hand layup off the mark. Ball's tipped and out of bounds off of Franciscan. So LaRoche will just be able to run the clock out here and put the finishing touches on an 87-41 win. Shot clock off here. Sanders will bring it across half court. And they'll just run the clock out here. As we said, LaRoche improves to 9-6. Franciscan now falls to 0-14 on the season. They've now lost 16 in a row dating back to last season. LaRoche now on a 3-game winning streak, and they are 5-1 at home. So win for LaRoche, 87-41. Denasia Sanders led all scorers with 24. Nia Thomas with 21. Cole with 15. Reagan finished with 8 points, 12 rebounds. Chandrea Butler, 7 points, 10 rebounds, 5 assists for Franciscan. Reagan Steed had 14. Starr and Barrel with 6 apiece. LaRoche shot 51% from the field, 11 of 21 from 3, and 10 of 12 from the line. Franciscan 26% from the field, 1 of 11 from 3, 18 of 25 from the line. So coming up at 8 o'clock, we'll have the men's game for you, LaRoche versus Franciscan. We'll be right back on LaRoche College Sports Network. Back here at the Kerr Fitness Center as we're just about ready to start the men's portion of the men-women doubleheader. LaRoche versus Franciscan. LaRoche coming in with a 12-2 overall record, 7-0 in the AMCC. Franciscan comes in. This is new waters for Franciscan as they're 8-6 overall, 4-3 in the AMCC. 8 wins is the most wins since joining Division III in 2008. It's also the most wins since head coach Joe Wallace has taken over. This is his 3rd season, and Joe Wallace has had 9 wins in the first 2 years. So LaRoche coming in on a 4-game winning streak, Franciscan coming in on a 2-game win streak. Run through the starters real quick, starting with Franciscan. Number 1, Jawan Perkins, the 6'5 senior from Detroit. Number 4, John Noche, the 5'9 junior from Brewster, New York. Number 14, Matt Trent, the 6'7 junior from Macedonia, Ohio. Number 15, Joe Schreiner, the 6'3 junior from Bluffton, Ohio. And number 20, Sean Hickey, the 6-foot sophomore from North Olmsted, Ohio. One change in the LaRoche lineup, Brian Norkus out with an illness, so he will not be available to the Redhawks today. So it'll be number 12, Sean Dunnings, the 6'5 freshman from Cleveland, who will take his spot. Everyone else the same. Number 2, Zach Gold, the 5'10 senior from Farmville, PA. Number 4, Raekwon Pfeiffer, the 6'4 senior from Youngstown, Ohio. And number 33, Tyler Frederick, the 6'4 sophomore from Butler, PA. Franciscan, coached by Joe Wallace. As we said, in his 3rd season, he was the director of basketball operations at San Jose State before taking over the head coaching job here at Franciscan. And LaRoche, of course, coached by head coach Hermie Carmichael in his 6th year. He was the 2015-16 AMCC Coach of the Year, took the team from a 1-20 season to making the AMCC semifinals that year. And, of course, he was an assistant coach here at LaRoche before taking over the head coaching job. So it's Perkins, Noce, Trent, Schreiner, and Hickey for Franciscan, Gold, Pfeiffer, Hannes, Dunnings, and Frederick for LaRoche. Number 1 and number 3 in the conference, and we're underway. Trent wins the tip, and it'll be Franciscan to start with the ball. Gets it up top to Schreiner. Schreiner guarded by Pfeiffer. He drives in the lane, kick out Perkins. Perkins driving out, guard by Dunnings. Ball's tipped, and a tough foul there to be called by, oh, it's actually going to go on Schreiner. I thought the foul was going to go on Pfeiffer, but they're going to call that foul on Schreiner. I thought the foul was going to go on Pfeiffer, but LaRoche gets the break there, and they will get the ball here. So a turnover to start the game for Franciscan. So here's Pfeiffer now, handoff to Gold. Hannes on the wing, he's going to take a 3, that's down. Austin Hannes. 3 ball on the way is good. Hannes had 15 in the win against Madai on Saturday, where LaRoche had the 93-78 win. As there's an offensive foul. That one's going to go on Hickey. So 2 fouls, forcing 2 turnovers in the first 2 possessions for LaRoche. It was a 93-78 win for LaRoche on Saturday against Madai. Franciscan defeating Hilbert 68-44 on Saturday. So these 2 teams here now meeting at the Kerr Fitness Center. Here's Hannes driving the lane, kick out to Gold. Inside Dunnings working on Schreiner. That one's way off the mark, and it's going to go back over to Franciscan. So Nose will bring it down. Schreiner now. Trent working inside on Frederick. Hickey gets it into him. Here's Trent now, turnaround jumper. That's way off the mark. Gold rebounds. Here's Gold now. Dunnings. Hannes on the wing. He's going to drive, kick to the corner. Dunnings. Gold now. Gets a screen from Frederick. Now 3 ball on the way, no one guarding Frederick. That's off the mark. Rebound goes to Nose. Franciscan looking to run now up ahead. Sean Hickey gets Dunnings on the flyby. Ball on the ground, still with Franciscan. Here's a drive by Schreiner to Perkins. Perkins now, he's gonna pull up. That's a 2. Good shot there. Perkins hits the 2. And Franciscan on the board now. Here's Pfeiffer. Pfeiffer's gonna drive baseline, pull up mid-range, no good. Rebound goes to Perkins, and that's a foul on Frederick. Not a good foul there. An unnecessary foul there by Frederick. As Perkins had already secured the rebound and was 90 feet from the hoop. So Josh York will check into the game. Checks in for Schreiner. Here's Hickey now on the wing. Inside, good pass to York inside, lays it up and in. So York straight off the bench gets a bucket. Franciscan takes the lead here. Here's Hannes. Dunnings has the mismatch. Dunnings guarded by Nose. Gold's going to take a 3 though on the way. That's off the mark. Loose rebound. Saved by Frederick. But Franciscan gets the ball up ahead to York, and they're gonna. That Gold's gonna take the charge there. Great play there by Gold. 2-on-1. Noche gets called for the foul there. His first. So LaRoche will get the ball back here. Gold now. Hannes gets the screen. Dunnings with the mismatch again down low. Goes inside. Working on Trent is Frederick. Kicks it back out. Dunnings 3 ball on the way off the mark. Rebound goes to Noche. Gets it up ahead Perkins. Perkins is going to pull up for 2 off the mark. Rebound fought for inside, and it's going to go to LaRoche. So Noche tried to fight inside with Dunnings, but LaRoche will keep the ball. So Justin Mack checks in, the 6-foot freshman from Oxnard, California. He'll be guarding Gold here. Pfeiffer now on the wing. They're going to go inside to Frederick. Frederick's working on Trent. Good defense there by Trent, and he's going to turn the ball over. Hickey up ahead. Puts it inside to York. Shot up off the mark. Good defense there by Dunnings. Frederick clears. Here's Gold. Pfeiffer now. Frederick. Over to Hannes. Frederick wide open in the corner. Hannes will drive. Good take there. He's going to lay it up and in. He has 5 points. And Frederick is down here. So as we said, LaRoche already without Norcus, out with an illness, and now Frederick down. And it looks like he's going to come out of the game for a second. So McDonough and Caden Kriz will check in for LaRoche. They'll check in for Dunnings and Frederick. So McDonough starting to get some more time with the absence of Norcus being the second big off the bench after Kriz. So back to action here. Here's Hickey. Over to Trent now, guarded by McDonough. Good defense by Kriz. He gets a steal straight off the bench. LaRoche into the front court. Gold now. Drives, and that's a foul. That foul goes on Perkins, and that's already 14 fouls on Franciscan. We're not even 5 minutes into the first half. So Travis Lean checks in for Franciscan, a 6'6" freshman from St. Louis. Here's Gold now, over to Kriz. Inside McDonough. McDonough's falling down, turns the ball over. In transition, Pfeiffer will get called for the foul. So shot clock resets here, and Franciscan will have the ball. Get that foul on McDonough. So McDonough has one, third team foul on LaRoche. So we're 5 minutes into the first half. Works inside, Trent, turnaround jumper off the mark, ball tipped around, rebound goes to LaRoche. Here's Gold now. Pfeiffer into the corner, Kriz, three ball on the way, no good. Rebound goes to Franciscan, Mac's gonna bring it down. Lean now, went inside to no one, McDonough gets the steal. Here comes Hannes. Hannes gets a screen. Pfeiffer on the corner. Drives baseline, goes up, off the mark, tipped out, rebound goes to Hickey. So Sean Hickey brings it down. Pull up jumper, mid-range, around, no good. York, rebound, Kriz with the steal. Here's Gold. Hannes. Hannes drive, pull up mid-range, off balance, shot's good. Hannes has all 7 points here for LaRoche. And LaRoche leads by 3 here. They're gonna get a foul on Kriz. So an off-the-ball foul on Kriz working inside, and Franciscan trying to work these LaRoche bigs inside. Trent and York really working hard on the interior. So Schreiner checks in. Darius Lawrence will check in for LaRoche. Hickey, three ball on the way, that's good. Good inbounds play there from Franciscan, executed perfectly, and we're all square again. So here's Lawrence, hand off to Hannes. He's gonna take a three on the way, off the mark. Ball's tipped and it's gonna go off of Pfeiffer. Franciscan will take over. Daryl Barron checks in for LaRoche. He'll come in for Pfeiffer. So it'll be Lawrence, Barron, Hannes, Kriz, and McDonough on the floor here for LaRoche. Hickey now. Good pass inside. York lays it up and in. So York has 4. Franciscan takes the lead back. Here's Hannes now. Hand off to Lawrence. Goes inside to Kriz. Kriz working on Mac. Inside layup, and he's fouled. So that foul goes on Hickey. That's his second. So Hickey with 2 fouls here. 12:48 to go in the first half. Caden Kriz headed to the line. First one's good for him. Kriz, a 6'3" freshman from Mentor, Ohio. Frederick back in for LaRoche. That's a good sign there, so he's all right. Second free throw on the way, good for Kriz. So Kriz 2 for 2 from the line. We're all square at 9. To the front court. Here's York now. York in the lane, blocked by Frederick. Chris gets the rebound up to Lawrence. Lawrence drives in the lane. A little bit of contact, no call. So Daryl Barron now. On the wing, gets a screen. Driving the lane, Frederick and Barron in the same spot. And LaRoche actually gets bailed out there as Barron and Frederick were in the same area. That foul goes on Josh York, his first. Send Tyler Frederick to the line. Frederick had 19 points, 9 rebounds in the win at Mediah on Saturday. He's 5th in the AMCC and scoring at 15.2 a game. So those are his first points of the game. Also, 3rd in rebounding, Matt Trent for Franciscan is first. Trent averages 10.9 rebounds, Frederick 9.6 rebounds. As Frederick hits both, and they'll take the lead. Kennedy Smith checking in for LaRoche. He'll come in for Hannes. So LaRoche with the pressure now, stolen away by Frederick. Frederick by himself, 2-hand jam. 4 points for Frederick, leads up to 4 now. To the front court again. Here's Franciscan. Schreiner. Noche. Justin Mack over back to Schreiner. 10 on the shot clock. 3 ball on the way. That's good. Joe Schreiner from 3. Leads cut to 1. Del Barron now over to Frederick. Back to Barron. Frederick and Barron just miscommunications right now, but they go inside. Chris, hook shot in the lane. He gets the roll. Chris has 4. 3-point lead for LaRoche here. LaRoche staying in the press. Schreiner now. Oh, Mack just able to keep it across half court. Schreiner with the ball now. He'll drive in the lane. Good defense by Smith off the mark. Oh, good. Ball goes in. Noche gets the layup. Just a bad bounce there for LaRoche. 1-point game. Smith back to Barron. Goes inside Frederick. Frederick working on York, and they're going to get York for the foul. Foul number 2 on Josh York. So now Hickey and York with 2. And that's already team foul number 7 on Franciscan. It'll send Tyler Frederick to the line. So Dunnings comes back in for LaRoche. Trent back in for Franciscan. Frederick also shoots 57% from the field, which is 7th in the AMCC, and has 21 blocks. We've already seen him with a block today in the game. Free throw on the way, good. So Frederick now with 5. Frederick a 67% free throw shooter on the season. Second free throw is off the mark. So a 2-point lead here for LaRoche. Just about halfway through the first half here. Schreiner has it here. Guarded by Lawrence. Schreiner in the lane. He's going to get fouled by Dunnings. I'll send Joe Schreiner to the line. 6'3" junior from Bluffton, Ohio. Hit 14 points off the bench in their 68-44 win at Hilbert on Saturday. Schreiner in the starting lineup today. First free throw's good for him. So he now has 4 points in the game. Perkins checks back in. Schreiner on the season, a 67% free throw shooter. Second free throw's good. So Schreiner hits both. He now has 5 points, and the game is back tied at 16 here. Here's Smith now to Barron. Barron drives in the lane. They're going to call a foul. That goes on Perkins. Foul number 2 on him, sending Daryl Barron to the line. Barron also a 67% free throw shooter, 6 for 9 on the season. First free throw off the mark. Rebound goes to Trent. Schreiner now. Gets a screen. 3 ball on the way. Good. Schreiner with 8 now. Franciscan takes the lead here as we approach a 10-minute mark here in the first half. Speaking of Trent and rebounding, Matt Trent set the all-time rebounding record at Franciscan. He now has 499 total rebounds, as that one blocked by Perkins. Good pass inside. Noche foul and the bucket. So Noche with 4 points now. Dunnings picks up his second foul. It's now a 5-point lead for Franciscan. Gold and Kriz come in for LaRoche. Dunnings will sit down with the 2 fouls. Travis Lean checks in for Franciscan. Free throw on the way, good. So Noche now with 5. 6-point lead here for Franciscan. Gold now drives, loses the ball, but Lawrence saves it. 20 on the shot clock. They're going to go inside to Frederick. Frederick, floater in the lane, no good. Rebound goes to Lean. Ball fought for on the ground. Smith has it, and they're going to get Smith for a walk. So Pfeiffer will come back in. Pfeiffer will come in for Lawrence, as LaRoche had 6 people on the floor for a little bit there. But they finally figure out who the sub is. So here's Schreiner. Trying to drive in the lane, blocked by Pfeiffer. Gets his own rebound though. Turn around again, good. Schreiner now with 10. And LaRoche needs a timeout. "30-second timeout here, so we'll keep it right here. 24-16, Franciscan leads it. So we were talking about Matt Trent. He now had the previous record at Franciscan was 492. He now has 499 coming into this game and has 2 rebounds in the game. So he's now up to 501. Only a junior, so this record will be set very high and will be hard to be broken. He only needed 10 rebounds heading into the game against Hilbert on Saturday and ended up getting 17. He had 10 points, 17 rebounds in that game. So LaRoche inbounding here, down 8, 24-16. Here's Gold now. Pfeiffer drives baseline. Frederick, Kriz, 3 ball on the way, tipped around, gets the rebound, goes to Franciscan. It's Justin Mack. Mack into the front court, Schreiner. Drive. Might have got away with a walk there. Here's a pass inside to Trent, off his hand and out of bounds. Ball goes over to LaRoche. So Hannes comes in for Smith. Here's Gold. Hand off to Hannes. Goes inside Frederick. Frederick working on Trent. Big matchup in this game today. Frederick versus Trent. Here's Gold. Gold double teamed, able to dribble out of it. 10 on the shot clock. Hand off to Pfeiffer. Pfeiffer now drive. 4, floater in the lane. They're going to call an offensive foul. So Pfeiffer now with 2 fouls. Both teams in the bonus now for the rest of the game. That'll bring Lawrence right back off the bench, so Pfeiffer will sit with the 2 fouls. Here's Noche. Back to him on the wing. Going inside Trent, back out top. Noche's going to drive in the lane. Floater off the mark. Good rebound. I mean, good box out there by Frederick to box out the 6'7" Trent. That'll be an over-the-back foul on him, and it'll send Frederick to the line. So Frederick in the game, 5 points, 1 rebound, 1 steal. 3 for 4 from the line so far. 1 and 1 on the way is good. Frederick now with 6. Smith comes in for Chris. So it'll be Gold, Smith, Lawrence, Hannes, and Frederick. So LaRoche going with the 4-guard look here. Frederick second on the way. It's around and off the mark. Rebound goes to Trent. Get it up ahead, lean. Pull up mid-range. Off the mark. Lawrence. Skies for the rebound, so they get it up. Here's LaRoche now. 4 guards on the floor. Lawrence. Hannes now look to drive. Gets it over to Gold. Smith in the corner. They're going to work it inside. Frederick working on Trent. Shot off the mark. Ball tipped around. And they're going to say it goes over to Franciscan. Hannes has a word with the ref, and now we are back to action. LaRoche will go back to the 1-2-2 pressure. And Franciscan will take a timeout. So 7:10 to go here, first half, 24-17 the score. We'll be right back on LaRoche College Sports Network. Back here at the Kerr Fitness Center, 24-17, Franciscan leading here, 7:10 to go in the first half. Schreiner leading all scores with 10, Noche with 5, York with 4, Hickey with 3, and Perkins with 2 for Franciscan. Hannes with 7, Frederick with 6, and Chris with 4 for LaRoche so far. LaRoche struggling right now, shooting 29% from the field. Schreiner's mid-range pull-up good. Schreiner feeling himself here early on in this first half. He now has 12. LaRoche shooting 29% from the field. Franciscan shooting 50% from the field. 3 of 3 from 3, 3 of 3 from the line. LaRoche 1 of 7 from 3, 6 of 9 from the line. You expect that to change, especially being on their home floor. Here's Frederick inside. And that could be big, as that could be Trent's second foul, as that is. So Matt Trent now with 2. So York and Trent, the 2 bigs that have been guarding Frederick in the game so far, have 2 fouls. Frederick heading back to the line for LaRoche. He's 4 for 6 in the game, 6 points total. Roche 6 for 9 as a team. First one's off the mark. Frederick's missed his last 2 free throws. Dalton Davis checks in for Franciscan, a 6'3" sophomore from Gardenville, Nevada. So the second free throw on the way here for Frederick is good, so it's an 8-point game. Frederick with 7 now. There's Franciscan. Good defense there by Lawrence, and there's a turnover from Franciscan. So LaRoche will bring it down here, down 8. Kennedy Smith will bring it down. Lawrence now gets it to Hannes. Hannes pull up mid-range, tip off the mark. Frederick rebound, and he's fouled. So Tyler Frederick will be taking his 8th and 9th free throws of this first half. So team foul number 10 on Franciscan. LaRoche will be shooting double bonus. Frederick's first is good. He now has 8, 5 of them from the line. 6 of them from the line, sorry. Second one on the way is around and out, no good. So 26-19 the score here. We have 6 minutes to go in the first half. Here's Schreiner. Drives baseline, pull up jumper, that goes. Travis Leans on the board. And the lead's back up to 9. Good move there by Lawrence into the lane, layup good. So Darius Lawrence gets it back. Leads back to 7. Inside. Smith with the defense, shot up off the mark. Rebound goes to Frederick. Frederick's limping again. Up to Gold, ball stolen away. Noche with the steal. 2-on-1 up ahead. Noche drop, good hand there by Hannes. Flying out of nowhere. So Hickey will come back in with the 2 fouls. Barron comes in for Frederick, who's going to limp off here, and they're going to check on him again. So Norcus already out with the illness. Frederick not 100% clearly, and you have Trenton and York, 2 very physical big men for Franciscan. LaRoche right now with Daryl Barron being the tallest player on the floor. Here's Schreiner now. Out to Mack. Mack pull up from 3, way off the mark. Good box out there by Daryl Barron. And the ball will go back over to LaRoche here. So down 7 here. 4:50 to go in the first half. Barron now. Smith. Smith's going to drive. Lost the ball. Turnover number 4 of the first half for LaRoche. Hickey to Schreiner. Schreiner with the 12 points so far, and they're going to get another offensive foul. That one goes on Travis Lean. So LaRoche will take over here. 4:34 to go. Daryl Barron. Smith inside. Good pass. Smith blows the layup. Good pass there from Barron. Schreiner up ahead to Hickey. Hickey, great defense by Hannes, and Hickey gets bailed out. A great defensive possession by Hannes. Hickey just jumped into Hannes and gets the foul, and Hickey will head to the line now. Looks like Hickey took a forearm or something off the nose there. But he will head to the line. First free throw is good from him. So Hickey now with 4. Sean Hickey is Franciscan's leading scorer at 16.4 a game. That's third in the AMCC. He had 17 points in their win against Hilbert on Saturday. Perkins checked back in for Franciscan as Hickey hits the second one. He now has 5, leads back up to 9 here, 30-21. Here's Gold. Lawrence now, good move by Lawrence. Pull up mid-range, good. 2 good moves there by Darius Lawrence. And he has 4 points. Here's Hickey. Into the corner, Schreiner, 3 ball in the way, good. Schreiner feeling himself here in the first half. He has 15 in the first half, had 14 all last game. Here's Hannes from 3, no good. Rebound goes to Schreiner. So Schreiner drives in the lane, good help from Barron, but Schreiner gets it back. Put up the layup, off the mark, tipped around, Hannes rebound. And then they get Schreiner for the foul. Bad foul there by Schreiner. Send Hannes to the line. So Schreiner with 2 now. So Perkins, York, Trenton, Schreiner, and Hickey all with 2 fouls here in the first half. Hannes to the line. 15 points for him in the win against Medaille on Saturday. First one's good. He has 8. This is his first trip to the line. He's 3 for 6 from the field. Chris checks in for Smith. Second free throw on the way, good. Leads cut to 8. So Hannes with 9. Justin Mack will bring it down for Franciscan. Gets a screen from Davis. Mack, 3 ball on the way, around and out. Lawrence gets the rebound. Hannes. Daryl Barron now. Barron, good move inside, reverse, no good. Ball tipped around. Barron gets it back. Kick out Hannes. Mid-range pull up, no good. Perkins now inside. Rebound ends up going to Schreiner. Inside, good D by Kriz, but stays with Franciscan. Good move by Hickey inside, layup good. Hickey now with 7, 10-point game. Here's Gold. And they're going to get a foul called on Davis. So Gold will head to the line. On a good foul there by Davis as Gold was going away from the basket, but gives LaRoche a chance now to cut this to single digits. Gold averaging 15.1 a game. Good for 6th in the AMCC. Also shoots 81% from the line. Hits the first one. So he's finally on the board. Zach Gold. That 81% good for 4th in the AMCC. Gold also plays a lot of minutes, 32.9 a game. That's good for 4th in the AMCC as well. So Gold hits both. Lead cut back to 8. 35-27. Here's Hickey. Over to Perkins. Schreiner. Hickey now guarded by Lawrence. Davis now working on Kriz. Back up top to Schreiner. 5 on the shot clock now. Schreiner's going to take a 3. That's good. No defense for Schreiner right now. He has 18 points, and the lead is up to 11. Lawrence now, guarded by Perkins. And they're going to say that ball goes back over to Franciscan. And Coach Hermie Carmichael gets the technical foul. So a technical foul on Coach Carmichael. Not sure how many technicals that is on the year, but that is definitely his first at home on the season. So it'll send Sean Hickey to the line to take 2 free throws. So Hickey to take the technical free throws. Sean Hickey, 73% free throw shooter on the season. First one's off the mark. And a miss here could be huge because Carmichael then is able to rally the troops, get the technical foul, and not have to lose any points. Second one's good though. So let's see if Carmichael's technical does inspire LaRoche here. 1:46 to go, 1:52 to go here in the first half. It's a 12-point lead for Franciscan. Mack will bring it down. And an attempted pass to Perkins, and there's the turnover. So here we go now. LaRoche gets the turnover as Lane checks back in for Franciscan. Hannes will bring it down here as we approach 90 seconds here in the first half. Lawrence on the wing. Good pass inside, right through Hannes' hands, but then off a Franciscan player, and it stays with LaRoche. So 17 on the shot clock. Gets it into Gold. Barron now. Kick out. Hannes, three ball on the way. Good. Huge three there from Hannes. He now has 12. Leads back to single digits here. 39-30. Here's Mack now. Davis guarded by Kriz. Might have got away with the walk there. Here's Perkins now. Layup. Off the mark. Rebound goes to Gold. Under a minute here. Gold now to Barron. Drives in the lane. Ball tipped around loose. Franciscan gets it. Here's Schreiner. Schreiner now. Perkins, three on the way. Off the mark. So about a 4-second differential between shot clock and game clock here. LaRoche is going to slow it down. Lawrence now. Drive in the lane. Kick to the corner. Gold, three on the way. Good, and the foul. Great play there by Lawrence to get to the rim, kick it out to Gold, who converts the bucket and gets fouled. So Smith comes in for Barron. Zach Gold will take the and one free throw here. Free throw's good. Gold now with 6, leads cut to 5. Franciscan into the front court here. Hickey now. Over to Mack. 2 seconds. 1. Mack. Wild shot at the buzzer. Off the mark. And heading into the half. Franciscan leads it 39-34. We'll be back with first half stats and what we're looking for in the second half after this on the LaRoche College Sports Network. Back here at the Kerr Fitness Center, LaRoche down by 5 at the half, 39-34. Halftime stats for you. Franciscan shot 45% from the field in the first half, 5 of 9 from 3, 6 of 7 from the line. LaRoche shot 35% from the field, 3 of 10 from 3, 13 of 18 from the line. Joe Schreiner leads all scorers with 17 points for Franciscan. Sean Hickey has 8. John Noche with 5. 4 for Josh York, 2 for Lane, and 2 for Perkins. Matt Trent also with a point and 3 rebounds in the game. Matt Trent averages 10 rebounds, 10.6 rebounds a game. That leads the AMCC only with 6 in the first half. LaRoche Austin Hannes leads in scoring with 12. Tyler Frederick has 8, 6 of 10 from the line for Frederick, 6 points for Gold, 4 for Lawrence and Kriz. Tyler Frederick also with only 3 rebounds, so those two going at it, not allowing either of them to get the rebounds they usually get. So a 5-point lead for Franciscan as we head into the second half, which will be in about 2 minutes. We'll be right back to give you the second half on the LaRoche College Sports Network. Just about ready to start the second half here. LaRoche down by 5. It'll be Frederick, Hannes, Gold, Dunnings, and Pfeiffer on the floor for LaRoche to start the second half. Both teams with 5 timeouts. Hannes, 3-ball on the way, off the mark. It's going to go out of bounds, back over to Franciscan, so a tough start for LaRoche here. They're now 3 of 11 from 3 in the game. We're just going to have to get some stops now. Perkins on the wing, guarded by Dunning. Goes inside to Trent. Pull up mid-range, off the mark. So here's Hannes now. Working inside to Frederick. Kick out. Back inside. Frederick versus Trent. Turnaround hook shot in the lane, off the mark. Dunning's good rebound inside, put back off the mark. Dunnings needs to watch himself here, and they're going to get Dunnings for the foul. So Dunnings now with 3. Noche will bring it down. Schreiner. Hand off to Perkins. Good hands there by Frederick. And Perkins throws it off of Frederick, so it'll stay with Franciscan. 17 on the shot clock. Ten on the shot clock. Here's Schreiner. Noche out to Perkins. 3 on the shot clock now. Driving the lane, and they're able to get the layup to go. So Perkins gets it at the bucket. At the buzzer. And the lead's back up to 7 here. It's a drive. Pfeiffer just lost the ball. Up ahead, Perkins losing the ball. Layup, good. Perkins now with 6. Pfeiffer, Hannes. Wing 3 off the mark. Tipped out. Rebound goes to Hickey. Franciscan going to slow it down now. Handoff to Schreiner. He's going to take a 3-ball. Good. Schreiner with 21. And LaRoche is going to take a full timeout. 18:04 to go. Franciscan on fire to start the second half. 7-0 run for them. And it's 46-34. We'll be right back on the LaRoche College Sports Network. Back here at the Curve Fitness Center, a 7-0 run to start the second half for Franciscan in the first minute. 56 has given them a 12-point lead here with about 18 minutes to go in the second half now. LaRoche with the ball. Pfeiffer driving the lane, up and around and out, no good. Ball tipped around for, and it's going to be a jump ball. And Franciscan's going to take the ball back. So Franciscan will take the ball here. Hickey now inside the Trent. Kick out to Schreiner. 3-ball on the way. Good. Schreiner still feeling himself from the first half. He now has 24, and the lead's up to 15 here. Here's Pfeiffer now. Hannes goes inside to Frederick. Spin move in the lane. Layup, he's fouled. That foul goes on Schreiner, so that's his third. Frederick's first from the line. First one's good. Frederick now with 9. Second one good as well. He now has 10. So the lead's cut to 13 here. Schreiner now. Spin move in the lane. Left hand layup off the mark. Rebound goes to Frederick. We're just going to have to get some buckets in a hurry here. Here's Hannes inside Frederick. Turn around, good move in the paint, layup off the mark. good move, just wasn't able to finish it off. Got Trent in the air. Just wasn't able to convert. Here's Hickey now. Back to Hickey in the corner. It's a screen inside to Trent. Bad pass there, turns the ball over. So Josh York, who hasn't played since about 11 minutes to go in the first half, will check back in. He does have 2 fouls. So Franciscan leaving Schreiner in with the 3 fouls. Here's Gold now. He's going to take a 3 ball. That's good. Gold's got 9. Lead's cut to 10 here. Hickey now. Drive, pull up mid-range, off the mark. Rebound goes to Frederick. Hannes up ahead to Gold. Back to Hannes. 3 ball on the way, off the mark. Gets his own rebound. Out to Gold. Another one. Gets the flyby. 3 ball on the way, off the mark. So they're going to get a foul on Hannes there. Travis Lean checks into the game, and he'll inbound from under LaRoche's hoop. 10-point game. LaRoche needs a big stop here. Noche will bring it down. Perkins on the wing. And they're going to get Lean for the off-ball foul. The second time in the game, Lean's been called for an off-the-ball foul while trying to post up. So LaRoche gets the ball back here. 15:28 to go here in the game. Hand off to Hannes. Ball tipped by York, out of bounds, will stay with LaRoche. 19 on the shot clock. Lawrence will inbound. Gets it into Pfeiffer. Lawrence in the lane, ball stolen away. Here's Noche now. Up ahead, and they're going to call the offensive foul. Zach Gold takes the charge. Noche's second. So 10-point game here. Hannes now. Drive, kick out Gold. Gold drive now to the corner. Frederick working on York, slip, threw the ball up, and they're going to call a walk. So another turnover for LaRoche, turnover number 9 of the game so far. Trent back in for Franciscan. He'll come in for Perkins. Caden Kriz will come in for Lawrence. So it's still a 10-point game here. Trent mid-range jumper off the mark. York inside working hard, and he's going to get fouled by Kriz. So that's Kriz's second. Third of the second half for LaRoche, sending Josh York to the line. York, a 6'5" junior from Russia, Ohio. First free throw is good for him. He now has 5 points. York, a 59% free throw shooter on the season. Second free throw on the way, good. So York gets both. He has 6. Leads back up to 12 here. Frederick, handoff to Pfeiffer. Pfeiffer drives in the lane. Layups off the mark. Here comes Franciscan. It's Mack. Kick out to York. Guarded by Frederick. Mack. Over to Hickey. Ball's kicked. Shot clock will go back to 20 here. 4:10 to go in the game. They get it to Mack. Lean now, drive, pull up mid-range, somehow gets the roll. Franciscan just getting rolls here as it's a 14-point game now, under 14 to go. Gold pull up mid-range, good. He's got 11. Leads cut back to 12. Mack now goes inside. Good defense by Pfeiffer. The ball stay with Franciscan. Here's Hickey. Hickey now. 3-ball on the way. Wow. 3 from way downtown from Hickey. And the lead's up to 15. 56-41. Work inside to Frederick. Out to Gold. 3-ball on the way. Off the mark. Rebound to Lean. York now drives in the lane, and they're going to call a block and count the bucket. Josh York finishes. He has 8 now. So York back to the line. That foul goes on Kriz. He has now has 3. So Barron back into the game. Dunnings will go in. Kriz will stay in with the 3. Leads up to 17 now. Free throw on the way from York is good. York 3 for 3 from the line. He has 9 points off the bench. Here's Barron now. Kriz. Gets a screen. Gold from Dunnings. Dunnings, 3-ball in the corner. That's down. Dunnings on the board from 3. Cuts the lead to 15 here. York. Good hand there by Pfeiffer. He's going to smack it into the backcourt, but it'll stay with Franciscan. 14 on the shot clock. So they get it into Mack. 10 on the shot clock now. Mack now kick to the corner. 3 on the way by Lean. Off the mark. Rebound goes to Dunnings. Here's Gold now. Hand off to Pfeiffer. Kriz to Gold. Dunnings, another 3-ball on the way. Wide open. Off the mark. Mack. Hickey, and they're going to get Dunnings for a foul, I believe. It's number 4 on Dunnings. And Franciscan is going to take a timeout, so we will as well. 11:46 to go here in the game. Franciscan by 15. We'll be right back on LaRoche College Sports Network. Back here at the Curve Fitness Center, Franciscan inbounds from under their own hoop after the timeout, and there's the offensive foul. That one's going to go on Schreiner, so now Schreiner with 4 fouls. Schreiner has 24 points and 4 fouls as Frederick comes back in, along with Perkins. So Franciscan's leading scorer, Joe Schreiner, 24 points in the game, and he's on the bench with 4 fouls here with about 11 and a half to go in the game. Here's Pfeiffer, guarded by York. Chris, 3-ball on the way, around, no good. Frederick put back. He's got 12. Leads cut to 13. Noche now doubled. Trent, mid-range jumper, good. Good defense there by Barron. Trent's mid-range jumper a little better. Trent's first points of the game. Barron the other way, gets it up and in. So the lead back to 13. So we approach the halfway mark here of the second half. Both teams with 4 timeouts. Pass inside, stolen away. Here's Gold. Frederick thought about a 3. Pfeiffer. Barron now. Frederick, top of the key. Thought about a 3. Pull up mid-range. Good. Frederick has 14. Leads cut to 11. Noche will bring it down for Franciscan. LaRoche needs a big stop here. Noche wants a screen. Goes inside to Trent, good pass. Layup, off the mark, tipped, and now off of Frederick and on the line. A whole nother possession here for Franciscan. Noche to inbound. Hickey. Defense by Pfeiffer, and he kicks the ball. So an 11-point lead here for Franciscan. 9:44 to go in the game. Hickey. Perkins driving the lane, off the mark. Rebound goes to Frederick. You're starting to see shots that fell for Franciscan not fall anymore. The heavily contested ones. So here's Pfeiffer, a big offensive possession here for LaRoche. Chris in the corner, inside Frederick. Hand there, Chris gets it back. 8 on the shot clock. Frederick, 3 off the mark. Pfeiffer tips it, no one there. Ball goes over to Franciscan. So an empty possession for LaRoche, so they'll need another big stop here. Here's Noche. Trent back out Perkins. 3-ball on the way, off the mark. Goes out of bounds. And LaRoche does get the stop. So as they continue to work their way back here, Lean checks back in for Franciscan. He has 4 in the game so far. So here's Pfeiffer. Hand off to Gold. Gold thought about a 3. 15 on the shot clock. Step back mid-range. Good. Gold has 13, and we're back to single digits. 8.5 to go. Here's Hickey now, and they're going to get Pfeiffer for the foul. Foul number 3 on him. Hannes back in for Chris. Here's Lean. Hickey now. Mismatch inside. Hannes guarding York. Now they switch it back. He losing the ball. He walked. So LaRoche takes over here. Down 9. Just about 8 minutes to go here in the game. Frederick leads them with 14, 13 for Gold. Schreiner with 24 for Franciscan. He's on the bench with 4 fouls. Gold loses the ball. Barron on the wing. He's going to drive in the lane. Floater off the mark. Ball tipped around. Frederick with the offensive rebound. But Noche out of nowhere steals. Ball's on the floor now. And who got the timeout? I think Franciscan did. Yep, so Franciscan gets the timeout there. 7:46 to go. We'll be right back on the LaRoche College Sports Network. Out of the Franciscan timeout here. Franciscan by 9. 7:46 to go in the game. LaRoche with 4 timeouts. Franciscan with 3. Tip pass there as Kennedy Smith just checked into the game. But Franciscan will keep it. Noche now. Gets it over to Hickey. 10 on the shot clock. Trent, mid-range jumper, around off the mark. Rebound fought for inside. Smith gets it. Smith now up to Gold. 3 ball on the way, off the mark. Tipped around. Frederick gets it, blocked by Trent. Ball still on the floor. And they're going to call the jump ball. So the ball will stay with LaRoche. Good hustle there by both the parts. Frederick and Trent really going at it inside. They're getting the sweat off the floor. Gold will inbound underneath with the new shot clock. Goes into the backcourt for Hannes, and here we go. Hannes now. Go to Frederick now, and Trent going at it once again. Inside, turnaround hook shot off the mark. Noche now, cross court, Hickey. 3 ball on the way, around, no good. Frederick gets the board. Here's Gold now. Gold in the lane, missed the layup. Inside, pinned by Frederick. What a play there, up ahead now. Gold, handoff, Hannes, need this 3, off the mark. Ball fought for inside, and they're going to get Pfeiffer for the foul. Team foul number 7 on LaRoche. That'll send Trent to the line. Pfeiffer now with 4. So Pfeiffer and Schreiner with 4 fouls. Trent will head to the line, shoot the 1-and-1. Trent a 69% free throw shooter on the season. He only has 2 points in the game today. 2 points, 4 rebounds. Free throw on the way, good. She had 3 points, 4 rebounds. Now 4. Chris and Lawrence check in for Frederick and Smith, so Pfeiffer will stay on the floor with the 4 fouls. Second free throw on the way for Trent is good. And Schreiner will come back in, so Schreiner and Pfeiffer each with 4 fouls. And they will be guarding each other as well. So an 11-point lead here for Franciscan. Here's Lawrence, handoff to Pfeiffer. Goes inside to Chris. Chris pull-up jumper, short. Schreiner rebounds. Hickey now into the front court with the 11-point lead. Driving the lane, lost the ball. Good job by Gold to keep his feet inbounds while going for the ball. Lawrence, kick out. Hannes, need this 3 off the mark. And there's a push off, Noche. Hannes baited him and got the ball right back. Noche extended with the left arm. Ball goes right back over to LaRoche. Good play there by Hannes to bait him. .5:28 to go here. 11-point lead for Franciscan. Pfeiffer drive baseline. Reverse layup blocked by Lean. Goes again and he's fouled. That foul goes on Lean. His 3rd. So here's Pfeiffer. First points of the game for him. Franciscan done a very good job defending him. 5 points, 9 assists for him in the win at Hilbert on Saturday. Second free throw on the way is good. Frederick back in for Pfeiffer now. So Pfeiffer with 2. Roche to bring the pressure here. Gets it into Noche. 11-point game. 9-point game. 5 minutes to go. Lane now. Lane drives. Good steal by Lawrence. Up ahead. Frederick. Good pass inside. Layup's good. Frederick has 16. Lead 7. Hickey now. Drives the baseline. Hannes in there. Hannes gets the steal, but the ball was on the line. Good defense, though, by LaRoche. And in the chaos, Franciscan's going to take a timeout. Full timeout, we'll take a full timeout as well. We'll be right back on LaRoche College Sports Network. LaRoche down 7, but driving. Back here at the Kerr Fitness Center, LaRoche down 7, but with the momentum here, 4:46 to go, 18 on the shot clock. Franciscan inbounding from underneath. Schreiner gets the inbound. Noche goes inside. Trent, turnaround jumper, off the mark. York, offensive rebound, and there's a foul. Foul goes on Frederick, number 2 on him. So York will head to the line. 9 points in the game for him so far. 3 for 3 from the line. Free throw off the mark. Pfeiffer back in with the 4 fouls. Here comes Kriz out. So Gold, Lawrence, Hannes, Pfeiffer, and Frederick. Shot number 2 here from York, the 6'5" junior. Good for York. 10 for him in the game off the bench. Leads up to 8. Here's Gold. Drive, Lawrence. Gold, top of the key 3 needed. Good. 16 points for Gold. Leads cut to 5. Just about 4 minutes to go here in the game. Schreiner now. Guarded by Pfeiffer. They both have 4. Trent. Noche. 10 on the shot clock. Back up to Schreiner. 7 now. Pull up 3. Good. Schreiner continues to be on fire. He has 27 points. Leads 8. Gold again. Good. Gold's got 19. Back to 5. Oh, Schreiner need to be careful there. Almost picked up his 5th. Here's Hickey. Thought about a 3. Now he takes it. Good. Back and forth they go. Hickey has 14. Leads 8. Hand off to Gold. Gold got Noche off his feet. Here's Hannes. Pfeiffer. Drives baseline. Layup, reverse, off the mark. Put back by Frederick, and he's fouled. And if that's on Schreiner, that's 5. They're going to give it to York, though. York has 3. Schreiner was in the area. 8-point game. Frederick at the line. Frederick with 16 points, 10 rebounds. First free throw's good. He's got 17. Second free throw on the way, off the mark, tipped out. LaRoche keeps it. Another possession for LaRoche. Lawrence in the corner, drives baseline, layup, reverse, gets the roll. Lawrence has 6, leads back to 5. LaRoche with the momentum here, gets it to Schreiner. LaRoche down 5. Schreiner now pulls up from 3, off the mark. Pfeiffer rebounds. LaRoche can make it a 1-possession game here. Pfeiffer now, drive, pull up, blocked. Schreiner now up ahead, stolen away, Hannes. Hannes up to Pfeiffer now. Drive, kick out, ball loose. Now they're gonna reset. Lawrence now. Hannes driving the lane, layup's good. Hannes has 14, and LaRoche takes the timeout. LaRoche has come all the way back, 70-67, 2:04 to go. We'll be right back to give you the exciting conclusion on LaRoche College Sports Network. Back here at the Kerr Fitness Center, 3-point game here, 2:04 to go. LaRoche down 3 with 2 minutes to go. LaRoche with 3 timeouts, Franciscan with 2. Possession is with Franciscan. Here's Noche stolen away. LaRoche has the ball. Pfeiffer will walk it down. Hand off to Gold, and they foul him. That foul's gonna go on Hickey, and Gold's gonna head to the line. Hickey's third. Gold headed to the line, 16 points, 19 points, 13 of them coming in the second half. 1-1 here for Gold. First free throw on the way, good. He now has 20. So Gold's second free throw on the way, good. He now has 21. Lead is 1. Here's Schreiner. Noche, offensive foul. Noche out of control there. LaRoche takes it back over. That's 4 on Noche. And LaRoche can take the lead here with a bucket. Talk here, Noche, don't know what the talk's about. Noche only with 4 fouls. I guess that's his 5th. So they'll bring in Lean. And Franciscan's gonna take a timeout. LaRoche with the 1-point lead, 1:33 to go. They'll have the ball when we come back on the LaRoche College Sports Network. So here we go, 1-point game, 1:33 to go. LaRoche with the ball. Both teams in the bonus. Franciscan would be in the, LaRoche would be in the double bonus on a Franciscan foul. Franciscan does have the possession error. It'd be a 1-1 if LaRoche fouls. Schreiner with 27 for Franciscan. Gold with 21 for LaRoche. Pass inside, stolen away. So Hickey with the ball here. LaRoche with in big need of a stop. Schreiner looking to get the screen. Schreiner drives in the lane. Kicks it out, Hickey. 15 on the shot clock. Hickey got caught in there. Back out now, Schreiner guarded by Frederick. 10 on the shot clock, 3 on the way. Short, no good. We're under a minute to go here. Here's Gold. Hand off the 3-ball on the way. He's fouled from 3. It's a 3-point foul, and Schreiner has fouled out. So 5 on Schreiner, who finishes with 27 points And Zach Gold, LaRoche's best free throw shooter, will head to the line to shoot 3 free throws. Mac's going to come in for Franciscan. And with 50 seconds to play, Zach Gold can make this a 2-point lead. First free throw's good. He has 22. And all LaRoche needs after this is one stop. Second free throw up and good. He has 23. Third free throw around and out. So it's a 1-point lead, 50 seconds to play. Sean Hickey is Franciscan's leading scorer. He's still in the game. Third in the AMCC in scoring. He drives to the lane, pass inside Trent, and he's fouled. So 40 seconds to play. That goes on Pfeiffer, so that's Pfeiffer's 5th. And he'll be out of the game here. They're going to go to Daryl Barron here. So Barron in for Pfeiffer. Trent at the line, but he's only a 59% free throw shooter. Trent in the game, 5 points, 5 rebounds. 3 for 3 from the line in the game though. But 59% for the season. Franciscan with 1 timeout, LaRoche with 3. $40 seconds to go. Here we go. Trent gonna shoot 2. First free throw's good. Trent now with 6. And he gives Franciscan the lead. 7 points for Trent. 8-second differential between shot clock and game clock, and LaRoche is going to take a timeout. 35 seconds to play. Franciscan by 1. We'll be right back on the LaRoche College Sports Network. So it's a 1-point lead for Franciscan here. 35 seconds to play, 27 on the shot clock. LaRoche coming out of the timeout. They will have 2 remaining. Franciscan has the 1 timeout remaining. Lawrence, Barron, Frederick, Hannes, and Gold in the game here for LaRoche. Frederick will go back court to Lawrence. Hand off to Hannes. Hannes drive. Gets it to Gold, guarded by Mack. 15 on the shot clock, inside, Frederick, layup, good! So Frederick hit the bucket, he has 19, LaRoche has the 1-point lead. Refs stopped the game. I think the clock didn't stop. So the clock's at 20.7. Franciscan to inbound from underneath. Franciscan has 1 timeout remaining. Here's Mack. Shot clock's off. And now Franciscan's going to take their final timeout. 15.5 seconds to play. LaRoche by 1. All they need is a stop. We'll be right back on LaRoche College Sports Network. One final possession for the game. 15.2 seconds to play. LaRoche by 1. Franciscan out of timeouts. LaRoche has 2 timeouts remaining. Possession error with Franciscan. Both teams in the double bonus. It'll be lane to inbound. Sean Hickey, who has the ball, is Franciscan's leading scorer and 3rd in the AMCC in scoring. Hickey now guarded by Frederick. Loses the ball, stolen away, and they're going to foul Hannes. And LaRoche is going to head to the line. Hannes can make it a 3-point game. Hickey just lost the ball. So Hannes here will be shooting 2. No more timeouts for Franciscan. Hannes in the game, 14 points. 2 of 2 from the line, 3 of 3 from the line, 4-point game. So Franciscan's going to have to get up quick here. They use their timeout on the last possession. Here's Hannes. Second free throw's good. 16 for Hannes. Here comes Franciscan now. 3 seconds to play. Shot from half court off the mark. Trent, offensive rebound. Shot doesn't count, and that is the ball game. LaRoche comes all the way back, down by as much as 15, and able to come back and get the 3-point win. Tyler Frederick with the game winner. He finished with 19. Zach Gold had 23. Hannes with 16. Schreiner led Franciscan in scoring with 27. York with 10. LaRoche improves to 13-2, 8-0 in the AMCC to keep the game lead over Penn State. Barron Franciscan falls to 8-7, 4-4 in the AMCC. So our next broadcast will come up on Saturday when LaRoche takes on Pitt Bradford in a men's-women's doubleheader at 2 and 4 o'clock. So an amazing game here. Another sweep at home for LaRoche men and women, a combined 14-1 at home on the season from Jonathan Spina. We'll finally have the crew back on Saturday. Happy New Year to everyone, and we'll see you on Saturday.